Evan here is probably one of the most interesting characters. Saw him standing on a 95 ramp, and his sign, his how did you describe it in one of your videos? Your feel bad, give me money sign had his Instagram handle on it. So naturally, I had to check it out. Had an awesome conversation with him. Check out the podcast, Cheesesteak for the Homeless Bum. Come to find out, when I asked him for a cheesesteak recommendation, he's a vegetarian. So a homeless vegetarian with an Instagram handle. You literally could not make this shit up. So
listen,
you want hand sandy? I don't know. Do you?
I don't. Nah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get sick. So since 2008, I've been sick twice.
Wow. Living on the streets, only getting sick twice.
No, I got sick. I got sick when I had the apartment. But conspiracy. It's the year before presidential election. Each time they come out with a flu, this flu, that flu, bird flu.
On that note, Evan is very deep into conspiracy theories on his YouTube channel. On Instagram, he was just showing me art he's done. He's into photography. His Instagram's a little lighter if you want to check that out. Homeless Bum 100.
Much lighter. Much lighter. That's my sanity. And this thing smells awesome.
I have to say, it's not the biggest cheesesteak I've had. Uncle Oogie's, it's not a chain, but I know there's 3 of them. I've been to the one, I've gotten pizza down the shore. When you're drunk, pizza, you can't mess with pizza. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't speak to whether it was good or bad, but I know I loved it. It is known as more of a pizza place. Apparently, it's your favorite.
This thing is a beautiful eggplant, man. They do eggplant right.
It's not super packed, but it's not too light. What I absolutely loved about this, when I called and I asked for a cheesesteak, we didn't have to do that silly dance. What kind of cheese do you want? And then I'd say, what do you recommend? I just said cheesesteak with onions. And the guy said, all right, cheesesteak, fried onions. He alphaed the situation. He didn't make me choose.
Nice.
And it looked like they went with American, and it's chopped up, so it works up good. So here we go, first bite. All right, cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. First bite. I'm already biased. I like them.
I saw he knew you by name. That was really cool. He said, "What's up, Ev?" when you walked in. That was really cool.
This is where I broke off the girl, the secrets, the 260.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At Uncle Oogie's?
Yeah.
Another layer of this very interesting man. He was giving out gift cards over the holidays because he had some extra cash while living on the street. You're an interesting individual.
Thank you.
All right. So for my rating, the meat's a little dry. It's chopped up. I like to chop up, but they could have had a little more cheese. So like a baseline for me, Philly cheesesteak is 7.6. I would feel terrible giving this less than a 7.6. I mean, we're in South Philly. We're right off 2th Street. It's a staple. You know, everybody knows Uncle Oogie's. You know Uncle Oogie's from home, then you go down the shore, you know Uncle Oogie's down there.
Home of the old Italian.
That said, it's not something I'd recommend.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to give it a baseline. It passes as a Philly cheesesteak, 7.6. And I'll be honest, that has a little South Philly curve to it, because if this was outside of Philadelphia, we may be dipping a little lower. So I'm giving it a 7.6. I love the fact that they greeted you by name, and I love the fact that the guy alphaed the situation and just said cheesesteak, didn't ask me what cheese, but not my favorite.
Look, I go in there, Mike, the owner, knows my name. Hey, Ev. How you doing? Other people, same thing. They deliver a bit of that personal experience, and it's great.
And that's why they got the South Philly curve, because that's just a beautiful neighborhood, South Philly, you know, like...
Dude,
treating everybody with the respect they deserve.
Good humans need to have a shout out.
Speaking of good humans, check out the podcast with a homeless bum. And as he said, he'll appreciate the dollar more than you'll miss it.
Yes, sir.